Now, the ODM party leader Raila Odinga has finally broke his silence and addressed the police brutality following the murder of Albert Ojwang. Now, Raila Odinga, who many people have been waiting to hear what he has to say, considering that he was a very key part of the opposition for so many years, but later decided to join William Ruto's government and has been silent over a couple of things. But for this one, Kenyans were waiting to see if he will speak, and he has done so, releasing a statement on X in the reaction to the murder that has shocked the country so far. And yes, this is what the former prime minister has tweeted, and it says that he was actually releasing this tweet while in Bangkok, Thailand. It's dated June 10, 2025, death of Albert Ojwang. Statement by the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. It says, and I quote, "I have been horrified by reports of a young Kenyan, Albert Ojwang, who was picked from Homa Bay and driven to his death in police cells in Nairobi over an alleged offensive social media post about a senior police officer. So far, nobody knows who gave the orders for Mr. Ojwang to be arrested and ferried all the way to Nairobi. And yet, that person should be answering to Kenyans." Mr. Ojwang now joins the horrifying long list of young and defenseless Kenyans whose lives have been taken too soon in brutal and senseless circumstances at the hands of the police. While these deaths cause tremendous pain to individuals and their families, they seriously erode the authority and credibility of the police and the state, and that is a significant step towards chaos and collapse. When citizens can no longer tell the difference between the two forms of injustice, police and injustice and mob injustice, we are staring at the reality of failure as a nation. A speedy and credible closure to this latest incident of injustice in the hands of police, alongside the many others that you have been pursuing since 2023, is not optional. The National Police must commit and take concrete actions to hold their own accountable, beginning with this senseless death of Albert Ojwang. End of quote. Yes, that is what the Right Honorable Raila Odinga has posted on his X account, an official statement in reaction to the murder of the young man Albert Ojwang, who died in police custody. Now, the story that we got so far is that Albert Ojwang was arrested while he was traveling, and he was being taken by the police into custody. Actually, there's a video I posted earlier of a phone call he had with his friend, telling them that they want the police are saying that they are taking him from, I don't know if it was in Homa Bay or in Kisii, they are taking him to Nairobi. So they were driving with him in the car, and we don't know if he arrived in the Central Police Station alive, or it is where he took his last breath. But the police, releasing a statement, said that Ojwang actually committed suicide by banging his head into the wall. And that is what has made this story quite more controversial and even anchoring Kenyans to the maximum, because people got a chance to enter the city mortuary yesterday and look at Albert Ojwang's body. And clearly from the pictures that I cannot share to you due to some, of course, the community guidelines and also to the ethics of journalism. But if you have got a chance to see those pictures on Telegram or on Twitter, you can clearly tell that is not a face of someone who wanted to take his life. And if you listen to the video that I posted previously, from the conversation you can see that Ojwang was actually scared of his own security, asking his friend if he has ever been into a police cell and how safe is it. It's because it seems he was sensing something bad was about to happen, and that is quite ironical because he was in the hands of police, the people who are supposed to protect and serve the Kenyans. So After that, now the police saying that, so it led to yesterday, at the city mortuary, the government pathologist Odur was there to conduct the autopsy, but it says that due to a conflict of interest, Ojwang being related to Odur, stepped aside from doing the autopsy, and now today is when the government has stated that the autopsy and be done to Albert Odur. So that is what is happening actually right about now at the city mortuary. The doctors, the lawyers, they are present at the city mortuary carrying out the autopsy to try, or rather the postmortem, to try and reveal what the actual cause of death was in relation to Albert Ojwang, and people are waiting to see what the police, what the report, the statement will come out from the autopsy, because after having seen the body at the mortuary, and then the pathologist comes out and says that this was just a case of suicide. It is true that the police saying he hit his head on the wall. Then Kenyans will believe that this is a cover-up that is going on, and we are expecting that the pathologist will be honest and tell Kenyans what truly led to Albert Ojwang's untimely demise. We have seen the stories so far from the family, the people close to him. It has been very heartbreaking. If you watch the news of the dad speaking of his only son in the family who got taken away from him earlier than expected. So that is what is happening right about now at the city mortuary. You'll be following up closely to make sure that we inform you on the latest, especially the autopsy report that so many people are waiting to see and get the answers. Also, the family is waiting to get the answers because they will not bury their son until they feel that justice has been served. Now, Albert Ojwang, as Raila Odinga said in the statement, joins the list of so many young Kenyans who have lost their lives, especially in this regime of President William Ruto. Ruto has been accused of using police brutality to try and silence people who oppose him. In the story of Albert Ojwang, he made a tweet that the police are calling offensive against one of their lead officers, and that was the reason why he was arrested. But that does not grant the police the freedom to beat and mob him to the extent of him losing his life in the manner that you have seen. So that is the latest news I have for you now. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification to make sure that you get informed on all that is happening. I'll be back here to give you a detailed look into whatever the autopsy report will be from the city mortuary. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.